Capitulate. 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 The police capitulated and allowed the march to go ahead. Their forces capitulated 5 hours after the Allied bombardment of the city. Capitulate means to surrender, to submit. The synonyms would be to yield, to submit, to succumb, to parley, Parley, parley. You say, for instance, two countries fight, country A and country B, and you say country B capitulated. That means country B surrendered. The opposite would be to resist, to overcome, to subdue. The next word is cavalcade. 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 The marriage party was accompanied by a great cavalcade to the marriage hall. A cavalcade is a convoy. CONVOY, a convoy. A parade. You have a cavalcade of cars when you have the president or the governor or the chief minister passing, or a VIP passing, you see on the road. It's a line of people, vehicles, horses, etc. following a particular route as part of a ceremony procession. The next word is chivalrous. CHIVALROUS. The mother felt honored at the chivalrous deed of her son. A chivalrous man is polite, honorable, and kind towards women. So chivalrous means brave, like an ideal soldier or knight, courteous, and particularly courteous to women. The opposite of chivalrous would be boorish, impertinent, cowardly, dastardly, craven. The next word is coddle. CODDLE. When you coddle, what do you do? When you coddle children, you try to protect them, or you treat them too much gently. In a way, you pamper them. So you say, don't coddle the children so much, they need a taste of discipline. The steel industry is coddled by trade protection, massive subsidies. See, the first one is the literal meaning of the word coddle. The second one, it is used metaphorically. It is coddled by trade protection means it is patronized by trade protection. It is protected by trade protection. It is treated favorably by trade protection. The next word is conceit. CONCEIT. His achievement has certainly earned him several admirers, but his conceit may soon dwindle their numbers. The conceit of that man is incredible. So here you have one meaning of the word, that is vanity, 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 self-love, hard-headedness, when you are too proud of yourself and your actions. Now, the second meaning of conceit is a concept, a whimsical idea or an extravagant metaphor or a thought. The opposite of conceit would be humility, modesty. The next word is craven. CRAVEN, craven. They had no doubt that the craven fellow would be only too pleased to back out of the dangerous assignment. There is nothing but a craven act of terrorism. Craven means extremely cowardly, dastardly, being scared, being pusillanimous, being a mean coward. Pusillanimous is PUSILLANIMOUS, pusillanimous. Chicken-hearted, gutless. The antonym is, of course, bold, daring, brave, full of prowess, full of intrepidity. Now we have the next word, that is dabble. DABBLE, dabble. Though he did not know much about stocks and shares, he still decided to dabble in the share market with some money he had. Dabble is to take a slight and not very serious interest in a subject, or to try a particular activity for a short period. It's like playing or tinkering, you see, with something. A dabbler in politics when he was at law school. That is, you're not serious about it. So a dabbler in painting, you're not a professional painter. The opposite of dabbling would be being professional. The next word is deplore. DEPLORE, deplore. Although I deplore the vulgarity of your language, I defend your right to express yourself freely. Thefts are, wherever they are deplorable. To deplore means to regret, to bewail, to weep bitterly over, to grieve, to lament, to bemoan. And the opposite of deplore would be praise, to approve, to rejoice. The next word is deride. DERIDE. He was derided for making such a stupid suggestion. This building, once derided by critics, is now a major tourist attraction. To deride is to make fun of, to laugh at, to ridicule, to scoff. SCOFF, scoff. When you laugh at someone or something in a way which shows you think they are ridiculous or of no value, that is derision. You are making fun of it. The opposite of deride would be to approve, to endorse. The next word is diatribe. DIATRIBE. During the lengthy diatribe delivered by his opponent, he remained calm and self-controlled. He launched into a long diatribe against the government's policies. A diatribe is angry speech of writing which severely criticizes something or someone. It is kind of a bitter scolding, you see. It is a tirade. TIRADE, tirade. It is an invective, it is a vituperation. Generally, it's a long, angry speech, a tirade. The next word is distraught. DISTRAUGHT. The distraught parents frantically search the ravine for their lost child. A ravine is a river, you see. Distraught means extremely worried, anxious, distracted by anxiety, upset, troubled. The opposite would be calm, relaxed. For instance, the teacher was quite distraught at the performance of his students and the results. The next word is dote. DOTE, dote. Doting parents, as they were, they showered the children with numerous gifts as a token of love. He dotes on the new baby. What do you do when you dote? You adore, you pamper. You love someone completely and believe they are perfect. You are excessively fond of them. So parents are generally doting on their children. The opposite would be perhaps discipline. The next word is valor. VALOR, valor. He received the Medal of Honor for his valor in battle, for his courage in battle, for his mettle in battle. METTLE, mettle. The next word is venal. VENAL, venal. The venal policeman accepted the bribe offered to him by the speeding motorist whom he had stopped. They are accused of being involved in venal practices. Venal means a person, describing a person who is willing to behave in a dishonest or immoral way for money, capable of being bribed. So someone who is corrupt, someone who is mercenary, someone who is dishonest, as money is concerned, that would be the meaning of venal. The opposite would be honest, conscientious. It could be even pure, PURE, pure. The next word is verve, VERVE, verve. She approached her studies with such verve that it was impossible for her to do poorly. She delivered a speech with tremendous wit and verve. So verve is great energy and enthusiasm, liveliness, vivacity, vigor, strength, vim. The classes were conducted with such verve that we didn't have the heart to bunk them. We attended those classes. The next word is visage, VISAGE, visage. The stern visage of the judge indicated that she had decided to impose a severe penalty. Visage is your face, your appearance, your countenance, COUNTENANCE, your countenance, the facade, FACADE, facade. The next word is wane, WANE, wane. Wane is to weaken in strength or influence, draw gradually to an end. To wane is the opposite of to wax, to increase in size. When lit, does a wax candle wane? By the late 70s, the band's popularity was beginning to wane. You talk about the waxing and the waning of the moon. If the moon waxes, that means it increases in size. If it wanes, it decreases in size. My resources had waned after the onset of the disease. The next word is wont, WONT, wont. As was her wont, she jogged 2 miles every morning before going to work. She stood up and started arguments in the meeting as is her wont. What wont means here, it is a habit in the way that someone usually does, a habitual procedure. He was wont to argue whenever there was a question. That he was accustomed to argue. He was in the habitual practice of arguing, you see. The opposite of wont would be exception. The next word is yen, Y-E-N-Yen. She had a yen to get away and live on her own for a while. I have a yen for traveling. What do you mean by that? A yen is a strong feeling of wanting or desiring, urge, a longing, a yearning. The next word is zany, Z-A-N-Y. I can watch Sharma brothers' zany antics for hours. Zanying is something strange, surprising or uncontrolled in an amusing way. That is zanying. You can use the word comic, crazy, buffoon, clown, jester, mimic as the synonyms of zany. Something which is not zany would be normal, commonsensical. He appears sometimes a little zany, that is, he appears a little mad, a little insane, a little crazy.